A couple weeks ago, we stopped at Smith Rock on our way home from Sisters. We loved it so much we decided to go back and spend more time there. That's where we're headed today. We got just past Warm Springs and decided to call it a night since it was dark. We found some BLM land and camped out for the night. This place is weird. What's... I saw that. I was like, there better not be an animal in there. It freaks me out. This place gives me the creeps.
That's fine.
I don't know. Alright. We headed into the Teardrop for the night. Sammy agrees that it's pretty chilly, so she supervised as Jason hooked up our trusty heater buddy. And we're at this creepy BLM land that we drove in, and the first thing I saw were bones. And then we came up on this couch and smashed in TV, and then we finally found a spot, and there's a animal crate, and I don't even want to look in it, but we're here for the night, ever leaving in the morning. And it's creepy. I don't think it's creepy, but whatever. That's enough creepiness for one night. Time for bed. Morning.
Morning. I need my sunglasses.
Good morning, Sam.
The sun's coming out. Yeah, let me get this.
Last night, this place creeped me out. So I'm going to go investigate. There were bones when we drove in. And this weird animal crate, which is what's really freaking me out. And there's nothing in it. Phew. Alright. It may have been a little bit of a spooky place, but it was still beautiful, and it gave us a place to sleep for the night. Time to head out to Smith Rock. Once we got to Smith Rock, we decided to do one of the most difficult hikes there.
think, Dee?
It's worth the misery. The Misery Ridge.
Yeah. I can see where it earned that name.
As difficult as it was to get from the bottom of the canyon to the top, the views were worth it. At one point, we even saw a bald eagle. Once we got to the top, we started to make our way down the other side to get to the river. We had to slowly hobble down so we wouldn't slip and fall on the loose gravel, not to mention the steep cliff to our right.
We were absolutely sweating our asses off coming up the sunny side of this ridge, which is pretty tough. But now we're freezing on the shady side.
Apparently, Smith Rock is a really popular place for climbers, and I can definitely see why. It was the most beautiful hike. Going down sucked, but it was all worth it. I think Sam agrees. She's passed out.
She asleep already?
she can hardly keep her eyes open. She's trying to stay awake, but her. Now heading back into our favorite part of Oregon while Jason airs down the tires because the road here is pretty soft to where we're headed. But super excited for this next leg of our journey. It's nice and sunny, but there's some snowflakes falling.
Yes, there are.
Hopefully they don't stick because I want sunshine.
That sunshine is deceptive. It's cold out there.
Yeah, it is. Now it's time to find us a place to camp for the night. drove about 30 minutes all the way up this mountain road in the snow and got a little too deep, so we decided to go back the other way. And this is what we come to. The road is closed, so we might have to go back the way we came. I'm just gonna ask this guy if there's another route around the closed road. We really don't want to have to go back down. Please, please, please.
All right.
What's the verdict?
I was asking if he's got a good pair of bolt cutters. I'll cut this thing and just get out of here. But no such luck. So no worries.
Back the way we came. And off we go. Hopefully we can get out, because I'm getting really hungry. We made it out alive! Now that we've finally made it out of that mess, we can settle in, have a beer, and make some lunch. Well, I guess dinner now. For lunch, I prepared a few things at home, and with the help of Trader Joe's salad mix, Jason made us some wraps. That totally hit the spot after such a long day. The campsite we found was absolutely beautiful, and it was so peaceful being the only ones out there. The temperature was starting to drop, so as usual, we made a fire, warmed our feet, and relaxed. When nightfall came, we made s'mores, but in no time it was too cold to be outside, so we headed in where we made a bet on how cold we thought it was.
That's a huge area.
Yeah, well. Oh, damn! I was the closest!
What'd you say?
28 feels like 22.
Oh, I said 24.
It's 27 feels like 20.
We were both, like, if you average those out, we were both tied.
Mm-hmm.
No, seriously, because 28 feels like 22. What does it average to? 24 and a half? No. Yeah.
You're asking me to do math.
25 and a half. And I said 24. But it feels like 20.
I got closest by 1 degree. You were
24. I was
3 degrees off. And my feels like was only 2 degrees off.
That's all I got. So you need to eat it all.
But in here, man, it's probably like 70.
Yeah, easily.
After we settled that bet, we played a game, talked and laughed about our crazy day, and discussed the favorite part of our day, which we both agreed on was the hike. But enough fun for one day. Time for some much-needed sleep. Good morning, Sammy.
And what a gorgeous morning it was. With the sun shining, we were ready to head to Bend.
You ready to go, Sam? Ready to go? Let's get out of here.
But we're not quite out of the woods yet.
We're trying to get out of this campsite area back on the normal highway to go to Bend, and we're basically just gliding along big sheets of ice on the way out. So, hopefully we get out of here soon. It's just all part of the adventure, right?
Yeah.
Slow and steady.
Yeah, as soon as I touch the brake, you just kind of go ice skating across whatever you're on.
Whee!
Since we're no longer on rugged roads, it's safe to air the tires back up. Once in Bend, we got some coffee, then some lunch at Bend Brewing. After lunch, we grabbed Sammy, gave her some tasty leftovers from my sandwich, and explored the town. Bend is such a beautiful town with great shopping and great food. There's no way we could have passed up a chance at some handcrafted artisan gelato. And of course, Sammy got some leftovers. Sadly, all good things must come to an end. What an incredible weekend this has been. One of the things that makes me smile, that makes us smile, is that we live in such an incredible place and we can escape to the woods whenever we want.